Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Becky.
And this is the introduction to the Bailey Adamo 694.
It is petite and practical and perfectly formed for 2 people, although it can accommodate up to 4. Should we go and have a look?
Why not?
Come on.
I love this garage because it is massive. Like, I could live in there. The key points for this is, you're traveling, especially myself, with a lot of equipment. You put it back here, keep it separate from your living area. There's a few features even within the garage. One is the light, always handy for being able to find things when it's dark. 6 strong lash down points so you can secure that equipment when you're in transit. There's 2 drainage holes at either side, as well as 2 doors at either side. And a heater in there, great for drying out wet kit and hanging it up. On the far side, it's actually a little bit higher than this side, which means you can hang a full length wetsuit to drip dry over that drainage hole. Extra storage space and shelves in here. Charging points for a 12 volt charger or a normal 3-pin 230 volt plug. And then finally, in here is a sliding door which gives access into the living area. So either you can access the garage, at night in the rain without having to go outside, or some people do this, you put a dog bed in the back. With this door open, you've got a perfect little kennel for your 4-legged friend. And then finally, at the very back, is under here is an Alco chassis extension. That comes as standards. And what that gives you is the ability to, if you want, purchase from Prima Leisure a tow bar and get that fitted. So you can tow things like little cars, trailers, or whatever you need.
Here we are in the lovely big spacious lounge of the 694. Now, as you can see, we've turned around the seats. So I'm in the driving seat, Torbs is in the passenger seat, just like that. And we've got these really lovely big bench seats down the sides. And when I say big, they really are big. I think we just worked out you can sit 8 people in here, quite comfortably.
More, actually, yeah.
This is the party van, obviously. Underneath these comfy bench seats, you've got your travel seats, and they are forward facing, they're separate, so everyone gets their own space. And if you've got longer legs, you can get in and out of these travel seats really easily and stay comfy on longer journeys. Just in front of me is the Pedestal table. I love this. It goes up and down at the touch of a button. It's super clever, and you can move it in all different directions depending on where you're sitting.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you very much. Ah, thanks, Torbs. And if you want more space because more of you are dining, you can just flip open the table. Is this a good idea?
Not all the way.
Okay, all right, like that. Flip it all the way open, and then you've got more dining space. Oh, also, if you don't want this pedestal table, that's fine. You can ask your retailer to remove it, and you can order a separate freestanding table from Prima Leisure.
Technology and electronics are part of our everyday lives now, and the layout of the Adamo is designed to support that. So for starters, we've got a fixed TV bracket for your television, which swings out and moves around. Next to that is a plug-in point for both power for your television, but also an aerial which feeds up to an aerial that's fitted on the roof. Also on the roof is a solar panel, so if you go off grid for a few days, you can use the power of the sun that's always shining here in Britain, of course, to power and charge up some of your electronic devices inside. And for that, there's plenty of 3-pin 230 volt domestic plug sockets, as well as plenty of the USB charging points for your things like your phone. The Adamo is also pre-wired for Wi-Fi if you want to get that fitted in the future.
And if you're a bit chilly like me, you'll be pleased to hear that there's a Truma combi heating system. So that does your heating and your hot water. It's going to keep you toasty all year round.
One of the important things for me, one of the reasons I love going away in my motorhome, is that I can cook what I want when I want. And this kitchen is perfectly set up for that. And for a motorhome kitchen, it is massive. It is very, very genuinely spacious. There's also plenty of space to work on, plenty of work surfaces. So you've got a nice big one here above the cooker, more space here, and then if that's not enough, flip that up, even more space to work. Centrally located is the sink. It's a decent size, like a nice big sink. I find some motorhome sinks are so small you can't actually wash a plate in it. Not so here. And then in the sink we've got, from Prima Leisure, as an extra if you want to buy them, is the kitchen pack, which includes a washing up bowl, a chopping board and a draining board that all are designed to fit perfectly with this sink. Moving along then to the cooker. Under this work surface is the cooker, and there you've got 3 gas burners and 1 electric plate. Beneath that is your separate grill and oven. Grill on top, as you'd expect for making your bacon rolls. And under that is a nice big oven, which is big enough to cook a Sunday roast for 5 people. I can say that because I've done it. And then under the cooker, as well as here, is more storage space, and there's 2 double cupboards up here, and you can use either one if you like to fit in a microwave that is available from Prima Leisure and designed specifically to fit into that cupboard space. And then finally over this side is the massive tower fridge. Plenty of room in there to stock up for the family, or I've gone away for a week at a time and hadn't need to shop because I can get so much food in this fridge. And at the top of the fridge is the all-important freezer. And I say all-important because in there goes your holiday ice creams or your ice cubes for your sunset cocktails. Right then, now let's take a look at the bathroom.
You might call it a bathroom, Torbs, but I call it a dressing room. It is enormous. So you've got a lovely big shower cubicle over here. You've also got, as expected, your toilet with plenty of leg room. You've got a sink that you can actually get your face over while you're washing it. The highlight for me though is this incredible cupboard. It is enormous. I could quite easily pack my whole family stuff in here for a week and have room left over for the wine store. It's absolutely incredible. And underneath that, I think as Andy's shown you from the other side, is a nice big hatch so that you can get into the garage. Just awesome. There is so much room in here. You can easily get changed even with the door closed, style your hair, do your makeup. Perfect.
We're now in what was the lounge, but it's now the bedroom. We've closed the Concertina blinds at the front window, and you can, if you want, close the curtains as well, both sides, to make it a little bit more, I don't know. It does, like, it makes it sort of soft furnishings, is that right? Is that the expression?
Yeah.
We've also, as you can see, dropped the bed down. That all happens from the touch of a button. It's got 2 positions. This is on the bottom position, and this is perfect if there's just 2 of you, like there are right now. But the bed can also stop at about here, which allows you to make up the sofas into another double bed, giving you 2 double beds.
Now this bed is super comfy. It's memory foam, it's a memory foam mattress. It's 5'3" wide by 6'2" long. So it doesn't matter how tall you are, you're still gonna have a comfy night's sleep in here. And while you're relaxing, you've got your charging points, you've got your little reading lights here, and you've got a great view of the TV. Hi, this is obviously the cab, and this is my seat, the driving seat. Now this motorhome is really easy to drive. It's less than 3.5 tons, which means that you can drive it on a standard driving licence. It's got a powerful Ford engine, it's 160 brake horsepower. It's also an automatic transmission, everyone. We love an automatic, especially on long distances where you can just pop on the cruise control. Now another thing that makes it really easy to manoeuvre is the rear-facing camera, which connects to this. It's a vision track monitor, and it's just like having a rear view mirror. Great tech.
So there we have it, the Bailey Adamo 694. And although it might appear small on the outside, inside there's loads of space, especially with that big garage and that massive bathroom.
But at less than 7 metres, it's really easy to drive. The reversing camera makes it easy to park. Basically, if you can drive a van, you can drive one of these.